Hello, Harrison Central students. This is the first in a series of videos that will be posted to Google Classroom explaining the process that we will be using to schedule classes for the school year 2021. We hope that you are staying safe and healthy, and although this is not our usual method for scheduling, we hope that you will find all of the information informative and help you get through this process. Ms. Dorn and myself will be producing short videos explaining various aspects of the scheduling process and programs that we have here at Harrison Central. If the program applies to you, I strongly encourage you to watch the video to get a better explanation of it. Our first video will explain the process that we will use to select classes for next school year. On Google Classroom, as a class assignment, each of you were given a copy of the scheduling sheet for this school year. We encourage you to watch videos and use the Program of Studies guide to help fill in your document. This first video will take you through the process of selecting your classes and how to fill out your selection sheet. Okay, students, so I'm going to walk you through what you need to do to fill out your scheduling sheet this year and show you all the resources you have available that can help you choose your classes. So first of all, I'm looking at Google Classroom, and this is what you'll go to as well whenever you go to start your scheduling process. And you'll click on whatever class applies to you. So whether that's the current 9th grade or 10th or 11th or so on. You'll click on your class. What I'm going to do is click on this scheduling sample one that I created just so you have some information that you can look at. So when you're looking at the classroom feed for your class, you'll see a bunch of videos that's been posted by myself and Ms. Dorn explaining all kinds of aspects of our school and the scheduling process. So this first one that you're watching is going to help walk you through how to fill out your scheduling sheet and show you the resources available. So when you're ready to fill out your sheet, you'll click on the assignment that was created for you. And you'll see a screen that looks similar to this, except you'll only have one of these options. So all of you will have this suggested course sequence, a very important guide that we'll go through here in a second that will help you determine what classes to pick. So that's something you'll want to take a look at when you're going through the process. But to schedule your classes, you'll click on your specific Google scheduling sheet. So if you click on that specific sheet, you'll notice that you'll have this same thing that I'm looking at, except you'll have a copy that's for you that you can submit in this class when you're ready. So this is a pretty simple thing to fill out. So let's start at the top here. It says use the suggested course sequence guide to select course subject area classes. So course subject areas are these ones at the top. So for 9th grade, you'll notice that you don't have a whole lot of choices in your course subject area classes, but some of them you do. So let's take a close look at this course sequence guide just so you can have an idea of what it looks like. So if we go back to our sheet here and go to suggested course sequence, you'll see it pop up. And it's pretty simple. It tells you subject by subject what class to take. So as a 9th grader, you can choose to take English 9 or English 9. So that's your choice that you have to take. Same thing with the one at the bottom here. In math, you'll notice that for your class, 9th grade, your math choice is Algebra 1, or if you've already taken Algebra 1, it's CP Geometry. Those are your two choices here. One of those two classes. Science will be Physical Science, Social Studies, American History. So those are required classes that you have to take. So if we go back to your sheet and start filling it out, the top part here is your course subject area classes. So you'll type your name into the top, and then you'll go down in each of the blank boxes and fill something in. So for English 9, it's already been filled in for you because everyone has to take it. Physical Science, American History. You'll fill out which math class you want to take. So if you have not taken, if you were in Math 8 this year, you'll take Algebra 1 next year. So Algebra 1 is the course. Now you'll notice it says course code out here. So where do you find the course codes? The course codes are all located in a book called the Program of Studies. So when you click on this link, you're going to end up on the Program of Studies page, which looks like this. And you can click on the 2021 Program of Studies. If you can't find it right away, and that link doesn't work, you can also find it from the school's website, left-hand side, Program of Studies. It takes you to the same page. Now once you click on Program of Studies, this year's Program of Studies pops up, and it looks like this. And a lot of the videos that are on here are going to be explanations of this book. So by all means, look at those if you're interested in each of those different areas. Things like graduation requirements and diploma with honors, academic letter, National Honor Society, all that stuff's on there, as well as all these career pathways that you might choose to take. But to get to the classes, we go all the way to page 52. This gives you a guide of what page each of the course subject area classes are. So we go to math, which is what we're looking at right now, and we're trying to find the code for Algebra 1. So right here it is, right here it is. So the code is 702. So I would go back to my scheduling sheet and type in 702. And now I have my core subject area classes complete. My 4 classes are at the top and they're done. So I need 7 total classes selected. So now I have a choice for my next classes. So I have elective choices 1, 2, and 3. You'll notice at the top here it says put elective choices in the order from the most to least important to you. So you'll want to do that. So this can be a many different classes. So you're really going to have to rely on the Program of Studies book to help you out. So in fact, you're going to pick 4 classes. So 3 electives, and then I always ask you guys to pick a bonus elective at the bottom. This is for in case something happens and one of these classes doesn't fit in your schedule. This is the one we'll try to give you. So what you need to do is look through the Program of Studies at all of the different classes that we have here and pick the classes you want to take. So as a freshman, you have a lot of options. This first group here are all of the core subject areas, so we're going to kind of skim through those real quick and get down to your elective choices. So when you get down to the electives, which starts with business technology, you'll see a bunch of classes you can take. So Principles of Business, 9th through 12th. Sports and Rec Business, 9 through 12. You'll notice down a little farther you have Website Design and Development. We have Coding. We have Game Design. We have Technology Maintenance class. A lot of different courses you can choose. And there's an explanation of each of them. So if any of those appeal to you, you would write that one down on your sheet. So for me, let's say I really like this business class right here, which is 301, Principles of Business. So what I'm going to do is go on my scheduling sheet, write in Principles of Business, spell it correctly, and I'm going to put the code for that class. So the code for that class was 301. So I'm going to put 301 in the box where the course code is. And then I go back to the Program of Studies and I start looking through again. So maybe I see fitness training that I want to take. So I would write that class in. Or I see a fine arts class. Art, for example, Intro to Art 1. Or maybe you took that in 8th grade. So now you'll take one of these 2, drawing or advanced art. If you're in the band, this is the class you would pick, which is 1101. So make sure you select that one if you're in the band. Choir, select choir if you qualified, things like that. All of these classes can be chosen. So just take a look at the number and you would write the name of the course and the number down that you would want. We have foreign language options. So if you're wherever you're at in the Spanish sequence, it would be the next class, or if it would be Spanish 1 or French 1, any of those that you choose. We have shop options. So this is the intro level shop class. So if you've never taken a shop class before, this is the one you take. If you took it in 8th grade, this is the class you already took. So now you can choose from among these other classes here at the top. We have agriculture classes, same thing. So if you have taken ag this year as an 8th grader, that was this class. So you can then choose from these other classes. If you've never taken ag, this is the class you take. And then we have a work readiness program. So if you want to get involved in our work skills classes or work readiness as a freshman, this is the class you pick. So it's a work class. So you'll learn work skills and you'll also be doing some work here in our school. So if that's something you're interested in, you can choose that. So what you need to do here is go through and select classes and course numbers that you feel like you want to do. So maybe my other courses here are Spanish 1. And maybe my other course is Art 1, or Intro to Art, I think it's called. I write the numbers down for those as well. And then we put a bonus class. So if one of these isn't going to work in my schedule, what do I want? So maybe it's course. And I would put the number for course down. So 1121 is the number for course. So I would write that one down. So now I have my sheet completely filled out. So make sure you talk this over with your parents and go through it and get your classes that you want to take next year. Just as a reminder, if you chose to go to the Career Center next year, if you could please write that on your scheduling sheet. We still want you to fill out a scheduling sheet, just in case you change your mind. But if you chose to go to Harrison or Belmont or Jefferson, please write that on the scheduling sheet when you submit. Thank you. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. And if you have any further questions, do not hesitate to contact myself or Miss Dorn. Thank you, and as always, go Huskies.